Yo, what up? What up? Welcome to the Just Two Black Brothers podcast. Man, you chopping it up with Period and Poe. We got the homie Big Mike from Straight. What is it? Straight Lace No Chase?
Straight lace, no chase. Some of that raw, uncut gang.
Huh? Tell them why you named it that.
Um, I'm a big Mac Dre fan, right?
Okay.
I will always put him as my number one fan. And when he first came home from the feds, he was featured on Sugarwood Peasy's what's it called? I forget the name of the track, but it was like one of his first get down when he came home. And it's really a saying up north. I'm from Northern California, you know what I'm saying? Straight like that, you know, so straight, you know, say that. And he said, man, my cutty home, and he came to hit you with some of that straight lace, no chase, raw uncut gang. So I just ran with it, you know. It's an insert off his tape. Mac Dre, one of my favorite rappers. It was one of his hardest things fresh out the feds. And when me and my brother was thinking of a name of it, he like, man, come up with it. I'm like, straight lace, you know what I'm saying? Raw and uncut, you know, like my liquor, like I like my liquor, like I like my women, you know, like I like the world. It's straight, raw and uncut, you know.
I never graduated to drinking liquor straight. I tried, shit. I tried, but I don't know, man. I like what you were saying beforehand. You know, you say when you've been in the universe long enough, you just know when it's time to. Your body tell you like, hey, bro, you probably shouldn't be doing that. Like,
you want to know? Last time I drank was January 18th.
Man, I salute you, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I come from a long line of alcoholics.
Me too.
Liquor ain't never been nothing I've been afraid of. But when you going through something mentally, like you depressed, liquor is a depressant in itself, and it adds to it. And I've been going through some things. Bro, can you turn the light down just a little bit? We got that thing be kicking off heat. Excuse me. So I've been going through some things, but hiding it with the liquor. And I bumped my head a couple days ago, you know, showing my ass, you know, like I damn near would take the brand being drunk and being online acting up, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I be on the liquor and I don't have no sense. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is.
Facts. Nah, I feel you on that one.
What year did you start Straight Lace No Chase? I know I met you at the podcast expo. I think that was 2000.
That was the first year, bro. That was over like 2 years. So I'm gonna tell you the truth. Yeah, but it's been 2 years going on 3. That's why I was gonna say I met y'all there, and that's why my support for y'all can it. You know, I did have some heights in it. You know what I'm saying? On the YouTube, I went viral with one video. The IG, it stayed cracking. The merch, but then I got lazy. COVID hit, and I had to figure it out. Like everybody had to figure it out. And once I had to figure it out, that means you know, I'm out in the streets. You know, I got a daughter, so my focus wasn't this. But I also relocated to San Diego now. You know,
okay.
And I'm right here in Pacific Beach. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. And where you from anyway? I was trying to figure out.
I'm from Northern California. I'm from Stockton, California originally. My second home is San Luis Obispo, California. I was raised in between there, my dad and my mom.
You from Sacramento.
Yeah, I grew up in Sac.
Yeah, I think we talked about that. Yeah, I'm from North Stockton. I went to Edison and I went to Lincoln. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah. Them powerhouses right there.
Yeah. Grant's a powerhouse though.
Grant.
Let's not get away from that.
Grant, I went to Hiram Johnson.
Oh, you did? Okay, for sure. Yeah. So
they put in a little work too.
Yeah. So you know, my transition, I call myself a Cali boy. My daddy from San Bernardino, my mama from Compton, California. The rest of my family from Northern California or down here. So it's like Richmond, the town, the whole San Joaquin Valley. Then like the only place I really don't have no people is right here in San Diego. So it's like, you know, it's one thing about coming out here and meeting y'all there. I took to it, man. I'm really upset at my Dago partners not telling me about all these beautiful women out here. I think they was trying to like keep them to themselves. Like I don't understand. But yeah, I'm right here though.
What made you move out here?
I came to visit. So remember when I met y'all, my brother that was doing all the light skinned brother, that's a little like the manager is. He graduated college from up there and moved out here with his girlfriend, you know what I'm saying, his college sweetheart. And I came to visit and I never left, bro. Like in the COVID, I needed to change, you know. Change is good. I was stuck in a rut, you know what I'm saying? There's still bad entities up north. There's still when you comfortable, you know what I'm saying? When you comfortable, you're gonna get into it, you know?
Yeah.
And to do this whole podcasting is to show the homies is a different way, but I can't show them it's a different way if I'm still in the same situation with them. You know, it's insanity. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So if I get further and they see I get further, and then they see me in Mission Beach on skis, they see me interviewing the A-Raxes, the YSG Peanuts, you know what I'm saying, the Kill Switches, these local rappers from San Diego, and also showing these local rappers from San Diego that I'm an out-of-towner and I believe in them and trying to show light. It's like a double-edged sword to showing my homies back home, like, damn, the homie got further. He wiggled, and he in a section where nobody know him, but it's like some respect, and he's showing them, you know, difference of music. It's like it's just working, trying to change the stat quo of what we can do. You know, looking at Brothers with Y'all like a podcast, like this is the newest thing now. But I want to set the stat quo away from the Adam 22s and the Blads, and you know what I'm saying, and bring it back to there should never be nobody that has a platform bigger than us for our people, whether it be on a bigger level or a smaller level like this. So if you come and sit down with us, you know you coming to sit down with your people.
Right.
You know
that's what I think that's me and Poe's 2020. Well, it been a mission statement of ours, but I think we pushing it more like we pushing the culture, bro. Like it ain't about money and nothing like that. If we pushing the culture, man, then we doing what we supposed to be doing. Like a lot of like those people probably aforementioned, they probably charging artists. You charging the artists come on your show, and then you having them snitch on people and snitch on themselves. How you paying money to get interviewed by somebody?
Then what they doing too, they be charging them and they tell them, "Oh, we'll bring you back on in the future."
Yeah,
we're gonna bring you back. Like you gonna pay $1,000 the first time. The next time, if you ain't popping by that next time, oh, you gotta pay $2,000 to come back on. They doing
we don't know. We don't know what they doing, but what we do know is this. So I get
know.
that.
People telling me.
Yeah. See. I don't know. See, on the outside, I'm real aggressive, right? Mm-hmm. And I know I have to watch my mouth before I take the brand, before I even get off the runway, right? Because it's the powers that be. So you really got to fault these artists too, going to continue to go sit down with these goof troops. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. I can say for a fact, the boy Adam 22, he ain't the police, but he up there asking police ask questions.
Well, I think Dame kind of put him out there. Nobody was listening to Dame when Dame said it, but Dame said that shit like a year ago.
Well, that's Blad. That's Blad that Dame was on. But I'm on the boy.
But Dame did the Adam 22 too, because he was on Adam 22.
But he went up there twice.
Yeah, but Adam 22 was talking about Kanye. Then Dame was like, "Who are you to talk about Kanye?" So Dame checked him to talk about Kanye. Then he didn't like that, but I like that because Dame is like, "Yeah, Dame can talk shit about Kanye, but you can't talk shit about Kanye. You an outsider."
Yeah, so but not to cut you off, but that came on the second interview.
Yeah.
But see, the thing about Dame is, since we own Dame, I like Dame, but Dame is buried in his feelings about what happened.
He's bitter. He's still bitter a little bit.
Oh, he has to be. I know it hurt.
But Big Cream ain't bitter. He over there working for Rock Nation. So, I'm not, and that's another thing. I'm not going here and down talking another brother, but back to what we was talking about, these platforms. Right? I think when my brother asked me what's the goal of Straight Lace No Chase, even not being from San Diego, I want you to be an out of towner and come sit down with the politicians, the activated, the big mics, before you run up there and do the press run in LA.
Yep. With
the weirdos. I think we didn't got away from what Nipsey said. We need to put them on goofy time. Like that, like they goofy. Like I just got back into like really watching them, and what's that behind? It's behind AD and House Phone being up there. But then when I see him by himself, he just can't help letting the white come out of him and ask police questions. But when you got the brothers with you, it's like they dictating the way you move, but you still can't help it. And what me saying that's like with the Milk 7-4 all the way to the buffoonery of a gang culture with the baby C-Mac, the 5-5 crib. I'm like, this thing got out of control. You know what I'm saying? Now this thing really got out of control where the culture is culture. And there's different parts of the culture. And the gang culture is very sacred. The gang culture should not be glorified or just on the third. But when you have a homie that's mentally ill, like when I say this, because I've been to prison. He's from somewhere. He's mentally ill. But here goes the stat quo of getting money now to get views and likes, to let your homie go on a platform and show his goddamn ass and make everybody look bad. Not just the Crips, the Bloods, and the other blacks and others in the culture, because gangbanging and rap coincides with each other. And he's up there, and there's no other blacks on the platform that day. AD's not up there. He's the only one I would not speak of because he's arrestable. But Little Housebone's not up there, and nobody. It's just him and Adam. And I'm sitting there looking like, is this what we come to? Is this what we really come to with our people? To get views and likes, and he's sitting up there with Adam 22 looking like a goddamn ass. Like that ain't it. Because at the end of the day, he's still black. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And
I think we always talk about it, man. The game, it's just a funny game, bro. Like the power is above everybody. Is what's dictating everything. Like the label might tell you, hey man, hey, you might got to do something. I always talk about the little Dave Chappelle skit where the dude wanted to be a rapper, and Dave Chappelle told him he needed a gimmick. You got to have a gimmick to be out there. And even though he made a joke about it, it was a true joke. It was like, man, I got to have something to give the people. How about just get a culture? Your rapping skill? Like, why you got to be a rapper in a dress? Like even Lil Nas X. Like I saw Lil Nas X did all that stuff, but he got the #1 song in the country.
Yeah, and they shamed the boy Sada Baby for what he said, and they're shaming
Sada Baby. Yeah, he said what he said. About Sada Baby said it should have been. He said we said DMX, not Lil. No, we said Lil Nas X, not DMX.
Yeah,
that's what
Sada Baby went hard. Yeah. But society made him apologize. But he said,
they did, yeah, because that cancel culture is real.
He said, I don't wish the man to die. He said, at the end of the day, I don't want to
I would prefer.
Yeah, end of the day, that shit don't be like, it's like, think about it, like we talking about the culture and, coming up. You got somebody around there coming doing that shit. Somebody going to put themselves like, bro, what you doing? So it's
you got kids? Y'all got kids, right? Uh-huh. Yeah. So you come home and you see little man or your daughter and this brother is twerking on Satan.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, put that down. What you watching?
I might break the TV.
Man. But like we said last week, the culture set him up to where the kids loved him and the parents loved him.
Yeah, because right before this, he came out with a children's book.
Right, you had the children's book. You got the songs, the little friendly little country roll. Yeah, my little boy, my little son singing Panini. I'm like, oh, that's a nice little vibe. Then next thing you know, it's like, dang, you slide down a pole from heaven to go right into the devil's lap.
With the pentagram on the most popular Air Maxes that are out. I wear Air Maxes. Them the 97 Air Maxes.
On the 97. Come on, bro. It's all this. Look. If we could, like Poe said, you could control and destroy them from the black folk from the inside. We ain't got to destroy him. We just gonna pay him to worship the devil. And he going along with it because now he got #1 song in the country.
And he don't care. He's probably a little kid from the hood. He just want his money. He don't
care. They tore him off, and that goes all the way back to Baby C-Mac, or I ain't even gonna say nothing about Milk 7-4 because he really, like, if you look at his story, he's an anomaly. There is whites that have grew up in the hood. Ain't nothing wrong with him doing what we doing. He more realer than Adam 22 and Blad. So I'm not mad at him because he's white and he grew up on Figueroa. But I am upset at, okay, let's look at the talent. Lil Baby don't give us nothing but the talent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nothing. Lil Baby don't give us nothing but the talent. He really don't do interviews.
Right.
But like you have to look at, let me see, who keep running up the Blad? Man,
I seen Lil Boosie on there. I'm like, yo, what?
That's what I was just about to say. But I was trying to word it right before I don't get struck down by the thug lord.
And he be calling Vlad like, yo, you need me? Because Vlad gonna take a boost because Boosie's still relevant. So it's like, man, it's always why are you talking about? I don't get it, man. They gotta know you gotta know you finna go in there to give up some dirt.
This is my whole thing. I say my whole thing is I was telling Period is if you doing an interview and you don't have your face on the screen, that's already suspect. So he already interviewing them like they getting interrogated because it's always just them on the screen. He's never on the screen, and it's been like that from the beginning. So it's like, what the fuck is that about? Like you can't even be on the screen. Like so that should let you know something he's hiding.
It's just not that. I think it's just that he's found a niche of he's doing interviews from every other region, and he's doing them remotely because only some of them you can hear that he's right there, but that's his niche. We know who he is, but he's damn near the only podcaster blog that's got security, 24-hour security. So that says something. Mm-hmm. Another thing about it is look at the Casanova case right now. Right. You know, his interviews, Nick Cannon's interviews, and Breakfast Club interviews are inside the 50-minute indictment.
Facts.
Where they're not saying that Nick, Vlad, or Breakfast Club or agents of the feds, they're really saying these cats on themselves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So who's to blame? The blame is not us because us sitting here talking is the start of a stat quo. When you come on just two black brothers, we ain't asking no police questions. We trying to get to the narrative of, hey, brother, what are you trying to do for your community? You know what I'm saying? Hey, what are we talking about? Me and you, we can talk about Paul Pierce. We can talk about this and there. I don't want to be on Straight Lace No Chase no more. There's always going to be time for the clowning. There's always going to be time for the giggle, ha, ha. But the way that our people are going right now, like I have done a lot of time. Do I glorify it? Nah. Do I have any regrets? Hell no. That would make me the man I am right now. I'm gonna stomp down like in Northern California where we say I'm a boy. I'm a real boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of the one. I glorify it? Nah. Do I want to tell my little homies like that ain't it? Like if all that time I wasted, like and I have this knowledge, and it's so easy to get money now with this technology. Like look what we're doing. It's so easy. Like I started Straight Lace No Chase off this right here. This right here, and this right here is how I started. That's it. These two tools right here. You know, but it's different to tell the homies because I got homies that got talent. My daddy said you got to get the gap. You know, I got other homies that got to get the gap on knowledge I don't have. Let's talk about NFTs, Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? Introduce them on the platform. Financial, real estate. You know, the things they not telling the young homies that do got a bag right now. There's some young homies got a bag right now. They don't know nothing better than go grab a Hellcat, some more bullets for the guns. You know what I'm saying? Some trade. Yeah, you know. When you can leave California and go to Texas and take that 250 that you about to just wear out this summer, you know, we know the stat quo, we chrome. No, the summer's right around the corner. That 250 you about to blow on the summer because it's about to open back up. You can run to Texas right now and get you a baby mansion for who? You, your kids, and your mama.
Facts. Yep. Facts. We looking at Houston and Dallas right now, man.
You should.
Houston a plug right now, like.
And it's still the mecca of what we doing. Like I rock with the number one. I rock right now. If y'all go to my thing, Urban Politician, he the number one person out there. It's room and age category on what we doing, and Houston's still cracking.
Ain't Megan Stallion from Houston?
Yeah,
Travis Scott. And let's
what about Trey the Truth? Where he from Houston?
Yeah, he from Houston.
Yeah, he from Houston too. Yeah,
Sauce Walker.
Yeah.
Drake got hot. That's how Drake got hot. When he
Drake stayed in Houston.
Yeah, he started Jay Prince's son is the one that took him to Lil Wayne.
And did everybody know about Rap A Lot?
Yeah.
And then not just that. That one boy that's hot right now, BFB the Pac-Man. Yeah, he's from Flint, but he's in Houston. He say Houston is second home. That's where he at.
Yeah, they don't play no games out. They say I was out there for work, man. They was like, stay out them wards, bruh. Like, you don't know what you doing out here. Stick downtown, outskirts, but don't step into them wards, man. They don't play no games.
That's
out
the
there.
same thing out here. Like,
yeah.
I'm not in Southeast hanging out.
Yeah, facts.
I remember when I first got to it, I was like, I ain't going to Southeast. I already know.
Bro, I went over there to the Imperial Fish Market, right? I'm in an Uber one day. The Uber said, I don't care how good that fish is. Stay your ass out of Lincoln Park. That's what he told me. He just told me straight up as a brother. He's like, bro, you're on Pacific Beach. The world is yours. Stay your ass out of Southeast. It's just not Lincoln. It's theirs. It's in any hood. That's like if you was to live in LA. Is you just hanging out in Crenshaw and Slauson?
You ain't.
You ain't gonna run up on your ass. It's your fault.
So
man, you gotta
so
know
like Houston for us, like if we go to Houston, right? It's okay, like Sacramento. Right. Like you go to Sacramento.
You know what parts? I know what parts to tell you to stay out of. Like,
thank
hey,
you. You're not just going to the Oak Park Market on 4th Ave. Like,
right.
What?
You ain't gonna be over there.
Oh man, I'm about to go get a soul papers. Sandra Lee's. No, you not.
Nah, you ain't
gonna stay your ass off South Sac. You know what I'm saying? Like
they call us. I just put a man. I'm gonna send it to you. I just put a mixtape out for my little brother, man. It's called South Sac, Iraq. He locked up. He did it all in. He in Vacaville. He did it all for the. Man,
so you already know me being from there. I gravitate to the Northern Valley. You know, I'm on the boy Slow B from Stockton right now. I'm on the whole EBK group from Nightingale. They call it Nightganistan out of Stockton. The homies from North Stockton. If it's out of Sacramento, you already know. I just got done listening.
I'm gonna send that to you.
Send that to me. I just got done listening to Sally Rue's new single, and then you know all that new music that coming out of Bay. I'm intertwined to that and this Dago music, like the boy Hardini.
Because you naming a lot of new people.
Oh yeah. You know why?
He got his ear to the street.
Not just that. I'm a 47-year-old heartthrob around here, man. You know, I still acting young, man. I got some nephews. My nephews, they gonna keep me in the trenches with the young dudes. You know, I rock with the A-Rax. You know what I'm saying? I just did an interview with the Willie Wings, and he also rap. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to lock it in with Little Kant. I'm trying to rock with all these dudes from Dago because I think I'm the only one that could do it and cross the gang lines without there being no triggeration. You see what I'm saying? Speaking about
the gang line, though, man, here goes a dilemma my little brother got. Because he in that drill. Sacramento got that drill music popping now. He and this is why I feel like you got to give me some wise counsel on this situation. So here's a scenario. Let's say you this dude, he a Stars member out of Sac. They got the Trigger Mob, all that shit, right? Let's say the Trigger Mob ain't been doing right by you. You know what I'm saying? They ain't shouting out free you, free. They ain't doing nothing. But your rivals is the Mozzie camp, right? So I got one brother. He cut hair in Sac. He like that dude in Sac cutting hair. He cool with the Mozzie cats. So he telling my little bro that's locked up, like, hey, man, these Mozzie cats, they trying to get behind you. They want to give you some money, man, but you gotta leave that Trigger stuff alone. But I'm like, yo, that's it. That's his main rival when he was on the street. Why you telling him to go rock with the enemy? Because and you gonna have him support him. You gonna get him killed. The music is the least of his worries. At that point, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what my dad used to say. If the question is what, you already know the answer. Bro, you lace, bro. That's a no. That's a no. One thing you know, once you from over here, you from Ebro over there. The music is this one thing, and the music is. See, one thing about Sacramento is it's organic. Everything out of Northern California is organic. Like the Bay Area. From the Northern Valley, we got the most organic thing of the music. And I hate that. I don't want to see it. I don't care who says it. You know what I'm saying? We the most organic sound because California is so big. And the thing about the Sacramento thing, Mozzie has propelled Sacramento to something that they never thought. Because there's way rappers that come before them. Before I get back to that, but it's so ugly when you know you from Trigger and you from that side, and you know Oak Park. Let's not even say the mine. It's Oak Park
at all.
So you, I don't even know why you would even entertain a thought of that, knowing that it's a lose-lose situation.
That's why I told him. I said, you lining them up, bro. I understand you cut their hair, them your boys. Like they bring them to LA at the show so he can cut their hair. But it's like, look, man, my brother that cut, he ain't active. He ain't active. But my little brother that's locked up, he got a Mozzie Diss song out. It's like,
didn't he know?
But he called me on the phone. He was like, yo, take the Mozzie Diss song down, man.
Yeah.
I don't want no more drama. But I'm like, nigga, I hope you ain't thinking about what he told you, because that's just lining you up, bro. Because the thing is, he dope. He nice, but it's like I say stick with what you doing, and you gotta rep Trigger. That's your shit. You gotta rep that. You can't go and be like, I'm a Mozzie member now.
Oh, that's why his name Trigger Reese. I didn't know what Trigger came from.
Yeah, that's why his name Trigger Reese, because he in that Trigger. He got a big ass Trigger Mob tattoo on his chest.
He gonna change his name and fix his tattoo.
Man, let me tell you, man, we done got on a part of this right here. I can speak freely. I stay out of blood business. Let me tell you something. That's blood on blood business. What a lot of people not knowing right now, that has to be one of the coldest rap beats brewing in rap right now, but there's no limelight on it because it's Sacramento, California.
But
just
it's
like
crazy,
the Mo,
bro.
But yeah, it's just as bad as the Mo 3 beat with them. But it's just as bad as the Fort Worth. Fort Worth got some shit going on that the whole rap world don't know going on because it's Fort Worth, Texas. You know what I'm saying? Now, since this beef is in Sacramento, they're just focused on Mozzie and Cash Money Lavish D, right? No.
Right. Yeah, he's my brother. He CML boy. I didn't know CML was that's I think that's
he always been
Jay
Cash
Prince.
Money
That
Lavish
Jay Prince. That's Jay Prince nephew. I heard.
Yeah, because I can't speak on that, but I know he did move to Texas. What I do know is if you go online and look right now, man, it's murder after murder in the city of Sac. Stunner Boy Juju just lost his life. They got
Briss died. Yo, Briss was dope.
Briss was dope, but they're saying that them politics had nothing to do with that beef. They're saying that there's some internal beef. Facts. The Mozzie boys just lost 12 from over there. They lost a lot of real good dudes over there named Squeeze. And then this back and forth disses, but this is the thing about it, me being on the outside, I'll be like, damn, these are some dope dudes. These are some dope dudes that their homies love. Because all I can see is the pain online. And when you are an outsider, and that's another thing why I respect Straight Legs No Chase. Like, I'm not about to get online and not just play with these dudes. They love their homeboys. They love their homeboys to the point where Mozzie said something. He said, nigga, fuck a blogger. Over here gossiping on an open murder case. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And like the things that people do, you just sit back and you be like, whoa. But then just for the likes and the views, you'll run up some drama and some beef, not knowing that these cats are really in the street sliding.
They gonna slide on you. Look, you talking all that stuff online. My little brother just put a song out called "Slide and Find Out," because the thing is, you talking all of that stuff, but if you if you really slide to that neighborhood, you gonna find out what they're about, man. You can't be talking all that, man. Yeah. But I don't. On the other hand, I don't really like it because we talk about this too, man. Poe talk about it more though. It's like if you talk about murder all the time, that's probably gonna be your fate.
We can get into that, bro. Like it's kind of sad what these youngsters have took this to. In my opinion, I'm not gonna say the Baby started it. I'm gonna say once the Baby had got off that murder charge for self-defense, he normalized murder. And then not after that, not only did he normalize murder, he was running around knocking niggas out.
Baby had a murder charge? I didn't even know.
Yeah, the Baby.
He shot a nigga in Walmart.
Yeah, in Walmart parking lot.
I interviewed him back in the day, but he took off after that. That was sad.
He took off.
Oh, he blew up after he beat it.
Yeah. But then
in Walmart.
Then you have the drill music, right? The Chicago boys. And I don't fault them either, right? I don't fault none of these young these young niggas that normalize murder, because it's true when you say it's a product of your environment.
True.
So
it's part of the culture.
It's part of the culture.
It's part of the sad part, but it's part.
But then once it got normalized, like murder is normalized now. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga, we'll kill you right now, nigga. You gonna die. Like, you know, he'd be like, oh yeah, nigga, sure.
But they mean it, right? They mean that.
But I'm saying it was sad when Nipsey Hussle, like they just had you watched it online. You could see it.
That's some different political shit. Yeah. Because you know, we can get into that, but back to what I was saying, like it's sad because look at King Von. So then you have like the shit with King Von, it was so cold. Like when I seen it and me being grown, it was like he was lined up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, yeah. Man, look, I always say
and
this.
And then the Mo 3.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're looking at how many rappers in our history have died in 1 year. That many since Biggie and Pac.
Right.
Like since Biggie and Pac, the two biggest, like before then, the two biggest, and then Nipsey. Nipsey fucked us up because TMZ had it. Bam, bam, bam. You like, whoa.
Well, what the yeah. And then you got the people live. They on live. He laying on the ground. You ain't even helping them. You like, look, they go Nipsey right there. I'm like, damn.
Not just that, the feds on one corner and the LAPD on the other corner.
Oh.
No, that's a whole nother. We sit here and talk for hours. But then these youngsters, right? The NBA young boys, the Pooh Shiesties, nigga, the King Bonds.
They don't care, man.
Niggas, Little Reese and 600 Breezy, they on live telling a known federal informant, nigga, we gonna kill you. We gonna kill you.
Hey, they said Lil Reese is crazy as hell for that, bro. You telling him on your live?
Did you see 600 Breezy? Man, put the gun down. Put the gun down.
Yeah, what you doing?
But now let's talk about that. Just like you were talking about your brother, I can't fault these youngsters because when I was that age, nigga loving their homeboy. Nigga, you love your homeboy. Like they not like us grown with the headphones on, trying to give some game, trying to find another way. These niggas in the trenches, these niggas really gunning. Like King Von gone, you know, he was feeding the whole hood when, you know what I'm saying? You like nigga meaning about their homeboy. So when a nigga taunt you and you young and there ain't nobody grown. Like we gotta understand these are kids with multi-million dollars. Nobody's grown.
Okay.
Like nobody is grown. Like nigga, Kodak Black is the biggest nigga in his crew and he was 25.
I'm saying, how many of them niggas you think got daddies though?
How many of them niggas think he graduated high school? Nigga got $50 million.
And you ain't graduated high school. But then you telling your kid, go to school, make sure you get your high school diploma. They like, Kodak Black got 50 mil without a diploma.
The sniper gang is hiring shooters. What are you talking about, mama?
That's a fact. Hey, nah, but hey, man.
I'm gonna say, what do you think, like, far as like with the hip hop though? What do you think? How you like where it's going now?
Hell no, nigga. There's about to be some more deaths, some more heartaches, some more trash ass music, some more. Look at Smurder Gang, Treyway, what was that? Treyway Bloods, and now look at Casanova. There's a full-fledged assault on these idiots. I should say idiots because y'all didn't learn from the Smurder Gang. So you got one side, like, do I love hip hop? I love our culture, right? But do I see anything? I just wish somebody would really get, ever since everything else is an underground form, to snatch some of these young niggas by their coattails. Like, look, it is a full-fledged attack on us, and we're not helping each other.
And we got podcasts like ours and yours that ain't gonna get you indicted. And you can still get your music out there. You can still get your message across. Like Casanova, I know he's sick, bro. I know he's sick.
Because you know how he got cracked. Let's get away from him.
Didn't they write? I'm gonna let you say it.
His side bitch, homegirl, get cracked. So listen to this. He got a wife, a full wife. He got a side bitch. Her homegirl get cracked. She tell on the side bitch tell on him.
And all they doing is going back listening to old interviews. Anything you talk about with a monkey or a gorilla, they on your head.
But they already had the indictment. But when they got her in there and she put his name to the shit, and was talking about something, they went with the full pledge of
Hey,
salt.
they don't care about nobody else in it. Now you mentioned his name. Oh, tell us more. What else do you know? What? Because I know that's why I say I know he's sick. But then again, now all they got to do is go listen to your music. They go listen to your interviews.
So that's one part of it. Like y'all to ask me that question, and then the other part is like I'm a fan of the 4-2 Dougs. This young nigga wild.
I like him.
Look, the Pooh Shiesty nigga, fan of him. Look at him. Like these young niggas, you cannot tell them nothing, and all I gotta do is sit back and pray. Like, please, nigga, don't fuck your career off. We just want the good music. Draco gotta be the hardest young nigga out of LA right now. I never seen a nigga do what do you do? 5 years in jail and come back and ain't missed a beat. The Stick King, they own.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga is so emotional. He's so young. He's so prideful. It's the law of the gun. Like nigga say one thing wrong, we'll smack your stupid ass. All right. Ain't nobody getting no money that way, but that's what they believe in.
They believe it, yeah. Yeah, I say, but you know the way, but musically, they make it sound so good, bro. Like when you listen to it, it's like, dang, man. Like my little brother said something. He said, "You talk tough, I press play." I'm like, "What press play mean?" He's like, "Yo, I'm pressing play." I'm like, "Dang, the gun is."
You know what that is? That's
pressing play.
Hey, that's some Sacramento shit. Mozzie said back in the day, nigga, once we press play, ain't no rewind.
I'm like, yo, you pressing play on something?
But listen, there's some dope, but there's also some dope ass music out there, right?
Yeah.
The Larry Jones.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
My fool.
And I got to tell people too, because you know, like, some people be like, they just want to keep listening to the older music, but I feel like you listen to these younger cats, and you know, they teach you young. You know, they tell there's
they telling their story.
Yeah. So it's like it kind of keeping you young, like you were saying. It's like your heart throb because it keeping you young.
Yeah, your heart throb a little bit. Hey, he know the words to say. He be like, "Oh, you capping, baby." She like, "Yeah." Say it again.
At the same time, nigga, I'm terrified of a gun charge and some bullets. Like, no, nigga. No.
But look, I was gonna say another thing I don't like is back in the day, man, and the gang music started in Cali. You didn't hear too much about the main dude getting killed. Like with these young boys, how you like with the King Von situation, I always say, if you got a group of people with you and you the money man, you the one taking care of the hood, you the one, how y'all even let him get in how he even get shot?
That shit's out of here now. The head nigga is out there front line and some shit. Everybody else just want to get paid, bro. Everybody else just want to get paid.
Yeah,
like, you got a shooter. You know, there was one nigga pay, like, right. No, he's scary. Like that nigga just he's just
hanging out with him. Yeah. Like you didn't pull your gun out. Hey, look, Sibo said on Ghetto Flight, which came out in 1993, he said, "How we have a whole shootout and you still got the loaded strap."
Oh, for real?
Yeah. We all shot out with the police. We shot out with the other, and you still got a loaded gun, man. You gotta go, bro.
Man, I say this shit like whoever listening, you know, y'all, if y'all rap, man, you got people around you and they ain't doing shit besides like just doing that, and they're not really to die for you. You need to get them around. They don't need to be around because they need to have like a real they do promo. They a lawyer, they marketing. If they just a nigga you know and they protecting you, but they won't die for you, you gonna get killed.
Yeah, keep him on goofy time.
Like jump in the bullet and take that bullet for you, like especially if that's their only role. That's what their role is for. Keep you living.
We've gotten far away from this shit, bro. Like the sad thing about it is, like we not still looking at the loss of Nipsey Hussle, bro.
Right. It left our minds already. Not to say myself, but that stuff is only temporary in people's mind, especially when you got dudes grinding and hustling. They gonna forget about that as soon as they get their next little lick.
Huh? Look it up. They ain't started the case yet.
Yeah, he asked for keep asking for like, man, I don't know what's up.
They were saying something about last time I checked, they had to get a different judge or something.
You know why? Because he just wants to drag it out. He just wants to drag his life out. That's my opinion. He already knows what's up. He could sit there and be protected as long as he can sit in there and let that trial go. But as soon as that nigga sentenced and sent off to the state, karma used to take 5 years. It only takes 30 minutes nowadays. And you know, we can sit here and talk about the conspiracy theory, this, that, and the third, or what happened. All we know is the bottom of the line.
It's a done deal.
If you the crash dummy, you pull the trigger. When you make your bed, you have to lay in it. At the end of the day, we lost a great, not just a artist, a great. Like, I've never seen the Nation of Islam come to a known gang member's funeral. You know how the nation feels about the history of black on black crime, or Crippin' and Blood and Vice Lords, GL, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it may be, the Nation of Islam has never in their life came to a passing of a black man that, because at the end of the day, Nipsey Hussle was from West Side Rolling 60 Crib. So, in that point right there, and to have the mayor of Los Angeles stop and shed a tear, like we all seen it, the mayor of Los Angeles, like this part of Los Angeles is historically just vicious, like that part of West South Central. But the mayor stopped, the chief of police, like what did the chief of police say? He said, "What? Oh no, not Nipsey. Let's get into what he showed younger brothers. Like, let's listen to the raps." He say, even the East Side niggas show me love. They be like, "Man, that nigga Nipsey, he kind of sick blood." You know what I'm saying? Nipsey had the Bloods on a personal marathon. Man, Nipsey had niggas that come from his section have like, you don't have to bang. Nipsey also brought back that family value. His grandmother, his mama, regardless of his daddy was doing the co-parenting, Nipsey showed us that family thing, that black family thing, that have brothers and sisters. My sister, you know what I'm saying? The thing about putting his grandma on the Puma jet, right? And just like this. When he went on his press run, bro, I was watching it. And there's a lot of rappers I like to listen to and I don't. Jay-Z, when he used to do interviews, I used to like to listen to him because at the end of the day, like Fox News showed us, Jay-Z is still the crack seller for Marcy Project. But when he speak, you'd be like, whoa.
There ain't no crack hit.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? When Prometheus used to speak, you'd be like, hold on, this nigga from where? You see what I'm saying? This nigga from what? So when he was murdered, bro, when he was going on that press run for the victory lap, you know, you only seen one riff with him and Lauren London. The whole thing's about his rap, how he went from the Slauson Boys 1 mixtape to the victory lap. If you're a real fan, you're looking at the transgression. And one thing you can say is he was always from Crenshaw Slauson. But he showed us something that was so deep. Is you have to put him in the likes of Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, man. No nigga should ever have that much power. And I think a lot of niggas, because bro, he was in New York. You know, the way he talked about Cardi B, no, they're looking for the Crip response. He's like, nah, that's where Lil Sis from. She a blood, that's what she's supposed to say. Oh, she put in the work, salute her, you know what I'm saying? Academics. Oh man, I ain't worried about academics, man. Put that on Goopy Time. Who's his homeboy? They should whoop his ass. Or anybody that did something, he just had a smooth way to be like, all money in, no money out. As soon as he murdered, like I think I analyzed stuff too much, bro. Like, who else has been buried at the Staples Centers, man? Like, let's get away from like just a great ass man, bro. And then
you on mute.
Oh, who me?
No, Paul.
Oh, Paul. And then
they said the last person buried at the Staples Center was Michael Jackson.
See what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, before him it was Michael Jackson.
See? And then the thing about it, bro, we get 6 months out of his death, we right back on Goopy Time.
Yep.
And I get that saying from him.
Well, you know, Funk Flex just said something when he was talking about DMX. He was like, you know, like the same thing. He said with Nipsey, y'all dudes was clout chasing, trying to go to the Marathon store after he died. He needed that support when he was alive too. Like all that stuff people was doing after he died. He felt like you know he felt like people was like people who didn't fool with him though. Not the people who knew Nipsey in LA and that came from other places that was already fooling with him. He said there was a lot of rappers after the fact that was like
That's Funk Flex talking out of turn once again.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of Funk. Funk is very emotional. He's great in the culture of hip hop. But if we go back to the Pac and Biggie, that's him speaking out of turn once again. Because when Nipsey was alive and that store was alive, the cameras will tell the truth. Mm-hmm. That was the time that a lot of out of town niggas could pull up to LA and go see the boy because he was at his store. So, one thing about DMX, why are you speaking? He always, now that's another.
Yeah. He said DMX should have got his flowers beforehand. Why y'all trying to get DMX his love now after he dying? But why y'all want
Man, we love DMX. You know what I'm saying? He was just on the Drinking Champs and he was praised. He was just on a press run and he's praised. That's Funk Max speaking out of turn once again.
But it's like, dude, you like I say, and you in the culture, why you ain't reach out and help DMX?
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't really, like I said, I remember from after Flex saying that shit about Pac. I never kind of liked him after that.
Yeah. I really ain't got no credibility to me.
I ain't really liked him since I heard DJ K-Slay slapped him. Like if I hear another man slap you, it's over with. There's no credibility. Like there's two things men don't do. Like if you get punched on, that's one thing. But if you get slapped, you got
lipo suction too. They was clowning.
Yeah, niggas slapping. That's like disrespectful, man. Cause like
a slap in the spit.
That's like I think the next thing after slap is somebody spit on you. So
I think spit is first.
We going to this. Either or. We going to this. I hate to say it. We going straight to this. Hey, I think Funk Flex and DJ Ebro, they just need to team up and have a.
Man, but Ebro hurt my heart because you know where he's from, right?
I already know, bro.
I'm like, bro, how you represent? He's from Sacramento.
He's from Sacramento, bro.
Yeah, he got his start. He was on the radio when I was growing up as a kid. It was Ebro and Marcus Allen. Marcus Allen ended up doing Good Day Sacramento.
102.5.
Yeah, yep. That was Ebro got his start.
Running back Marcus Allen?
Nah, his name was Mark S. Allen. He a white dude. Yeah. Him and Ebro was on the radio together.
You know what his name was? Ebro with the fro.
Yep.
Ebro with the fro. I used to listen to him when I was in Old Folsom. And for him to have all that power in New York, he ain't never brought nobody from Northern California on a press run. Now, let me tell you about Sway. Don't play with Sway. You coming right up there. You coming, Sway gonna have you up there. The Mozzies, the Mr. Fabs. Like, if you cracking in Northern California, he gonna have you right up there.
That's a fact, man. Shit, we had a DJ we interviewed on. He ended up, and she a local girl out of Baltimore. Sway play her mixes on the radio. Sway just out some love, yeah.
Sway is real down to the heart. He's a real dope brother, man. He's a real dope brother. Y'all remember it was Sway and Tech, with their old show at KMEL. Then they syndicated it, and they was in LA. And he took off when he got on Sirius. But yeah, bro, we talking about some good stuff. But that's how I also feel about the future of hip hop, bro. It's gotten out of control, bro. And who's gonna be the one to fix it? Who's gonna be the one to make the sacrifice to fix it? Nobody.
Because a lot of people don't think nothing wrong. They think it's a lot of lanes. Look, a lot of people we talk to, they say that one of the reasons they like hip hop is.
No, go ahead.
Oh, one of the reasons they fool with hip hop because it's multiple lanes now. It's like different. You got different genres. You got subgenres. A lot of subgenres now in hip hop.
You know the new thing is the singing. Boy, I'm trying to get some tissue. Excuse me, real quick. Let me get some tissue, bro.
All right, no worries. Yeah, I said, man. Yeah, the singing. I mean, some people do it good. Some people, it is what it is. Yeah, they want to.
Nah.
But who started the singing? Like,
yeah, bro. Like the Rod Wave, right? You got to hold different avenues. I think that's where okay, we got the singing avenue now, right?
Right.
But they still out here with pistols.
What they call it? Trap R&B.
Trap R&B.
Trap soul.
Trap soul. Yeah.
So is that where we at with it, huh?
That's what they call it. Hey, you singing, nigga, I'll shoot you if I run into you on the block. Everybody like, oh, okay. But I'm like, yo, man, is if you a gangster and you could sing, what's wrong with that? If
everybody ain't gotta be a gangster. Somebody gotta tell these niggas this, bro. Somebody gotta tell these niggas that everybody don't have to be a gangster, bro. Like, okay, that's why I like they got the JME Bill Preach from San Diego. the Willie Wings, right? He raps too. He got more of an East Coast flow, right? Hardini, he's not, bro. He can get onto some gangster shit, right? But he got a lively rap to him, right? And then you got that Southeast gutter rap, you know, like you know, you got that gangbang rap, you know. This is a home of J.O. Felony and Mitchie Slick, you know. So you know, so I listen to the Kill Switches and the Little Camps and the A-Racks, you know what I'm saying? What's the Mexican boy doing this thing? The Little Weirdos. You're gonna have that in every city, right? But somebody gotta tell these other rappers, like, in down south, what rapper you know right now ain't rapping about killing some shit? You remember when Outkast was out? See what I'm saying?
Right.
Outkast is like the kings of the South, you know? Like, you know, Big Boy gonna mix some gangster shit in there, some pimping in there, but you know, who gonna tell these rappers? Everybody ain't gotta be a Pooh Shiesty, you know?
First who gonna tell them everybody ain't gotta be a rapper. The rappers that are real rappers actually need some fans out there to support them. Yeah. Like you see your boy rapping, instead of you supporting, you be like, well, shit, if he rap, I could rap too. Nah, bro, it ain't how it's supposed to be. Like, and that's what we thought about. We in San Diego. I should say that when I was out there, like, bro, it's too many of y'all rapping. The whole concert or show, the fans are the dudes who just waiting to go on next.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
You can't. You know what to tell you? I'm just gonna tell you right there. Can't nobody tell these niggas shit. We gotta get right back to that. I forgot about that. Can't nobody tell these other niggas shit. But you know what? But what I will say is, I do wish them the best. I understand, bro. I understand. The youngsters feeling like they let down. There's a generation gap, you know. When see, I'm 47, so when I was coming up, you know, the status quo was to go to the pen or die behind it. That's just the truth. I don't think they understand that. Either you was gonna catch, like, you go to prison, like, wasn't nobody like, nigga, rap. Oh, you been locked up before? Oh, you ain't been locked up? Ain't nobody trying to hit none of that shit. So, like, either you gonna go to jail, be lucky to make it home. Be lucky to make it home.
Right. But look, man.
Catch life or die for this. Somebody got to tell the youngsters there has to be a different stat quo. But here goes another thing. These youngsters do not want to be told nothing when there's multi-million dollars being involved. And what can I tell you? What can I tell you? All I can tell you is, damn, my young nigga, I want the best for y'all. I just want the best, because who gonna be the next? Who gonna be the next Jay-Z? Dr. Dre, Puff Daddy, all these niggas with all the money. That's what they not saying. Who gonna be that next multi?
You see anybody, like, you got anybody that you feel like a beat that could replace them as a mogul?
As a mogul that's smart enough, yeah, but that wants to take that sacrifice, no.
They say that about the NBA. LeBron been the face of the NBA for years, but it don't look like there's nobody that want to take that from him right now.
The one thing I can say about LeBron, he worried about his city. They're not talking about what he's doing back in Ohio, you know?
Facts. Not enough.
Yeah. No, but he doing something. Like, I feel there's people in the industry that's like hella dope. Like, Mr. Fab will eventually be the mayor of Oakland.
I fool with him. That's my guy.
I feel like Ben Staple has to be one of the smartest.
Oh, y'all like him too.
I think he got to be one of the smartest youngsters in the industry, but he is very antisocial. I think Roddy Ricch is very, very, very smart, but he made an album. Excuse me for being so antisocial. Who has the power but not smart enough? Bobby Smurder. When have you seen a person come home from a federal indictment and the New York Knicks plaster his face on the side of the stadium? Welcome home, Smurder. You know, but
facts.
You know, Meek Mill's done let us down. Jay-Z can only do so much.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
Yo, we got another guy coming on, man. Look, we gotta have you back, because all you do is you kicking knowledge and kicking
man for sure, man.
And we ain't even get to that. We didn't even get to half of the stuff we want to holler at you about.
It's always a treat when players meet, man. And another thing about it, man, I'm gonna keep organically supporting y'all. Y'all hit me in the DM. Me and my bro, we got some interviews lined up, and we'd like to get you on the interview too.
Let's do it
on the Zoom, like some go back and forth. I got some merch for y'all too, man. I see y'all got Baron Davis Jr. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. I appreciate y'all, man. It's
any shout outs before we go? You got any shout outs?
Oh man, first and foremost, shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just two black brothers, man. Shout out to Refuse Media. Shout out to What's the Deal. Shout out to Urban Politicians, man. Shout out to my brother over there, Kai, doing his work and backing me up. Man, y'all already know, man. There's too many of y'all to explain, man. Everybody just running my laps with me, man. I love y'all to death, man. Some more of it, man.
For sure. All right,
one love.
Shout out Straight Lace No Chase. Shout out Big Mike. Shout out the whole crew.
Man, I'm gonna holler back at y'all, man. Y'all stay blessed.
All right, one.
Some more up. Peace.